I don't want to. I hope it's not a recurring theme, but God, it feels like it. Great game. Hats off to Duquesne. Coach Demro has a very good team. He's a heck of a coach. They have a good team. They're going to win games in this league for sure. And you saw that today. And I was proud of our guys. I thought we just kept fighting, kept finding ways. I was really proud of the way guys rebounded and came up with some balls on both ends of the court. I thought Justin was unbelievable on the glass today with 17 rebounds, 7 of them offensive, and all the fouls he drew. And then I just thought it was a team win. A lot of guys contributed. A lot of guys off the bench contributed. I thought our approach in that second half, we got going with the press, and just a lot of guys really did some really neat things and winning things. And that was a huge team win. I'm really proud of the guys.
Did you get the sense that despite the second straight game of being down by double figures, that they had, I guess, confidence that they knew they could come back based on the LaSalle game?
Yeah, it wasn't so ugly that we were so out of it. It was just we sort of shooting ourselves in the foot. We had some turnovers, we missed free throws, and we've been shooting it pretty well most of the year. And then we took some bad shots. The one thing, is we've talked about before. These guys, I'm going to give them the green light. I'm going to let them be aggressive. But when you get down, I can get this. I thought DJ took 2 tough ones because I want to get this. But also in the second half, when he pulled up from 22 feet on the break and banged it, that's why we play that way. But sometimes you just got to sometimes have a little bit better feel and learn from it. That the way you get back in the game is you get really solid. Still be real aggressive, but be real solid. Don't take tough shots. Don't leave your feet without knowing what you're doing with it. Make your free throws and get stops. And just didn't do that in the first half as well as we needed. We did it in the second half, and because of our crowd and got the press going, just really proud of how we responded in the second half.
The amount of responsibility you put on Johnny Williams for him to deliver in the second half, especially 21 points. Do you go into the locker room and just tell him how proud of him you are and what he's able to do as a leader?
Yeah, I said that too. I went through a bunch of different guys, and then at the end I just said that's what a senior point guard does. He leads his team to a win, and sometimes it's by scoring, sometimes it's by making plays without the ball, sometimes it's running the show. I thought he did it all today. Then he made his free throws at the end, and we're on the same wavelength, he and I. And he knows I'll get all over him any time of the game, and he knows what I want from him, but he knows what the team needs from him, and he really responded. That's a senior point guard. I'm really proud of him.
How big was your bench tonight, specifically Mobley? I know you didn't score a lot, but
that's 2 games in a row. He's been unbelievable. The one thing about Sean, he has such a great basketball IQ. He's a mature kid, so he knows I'm going to impact this game somehow. And when he went in that game against LaSalle, and he helped us so much. And then again today, and he just knows how to play. He's a basketball player, period. Some guys are really good at this or really good at that. He's good at everything, but he has a great feel. But now I think he's in great shape. This is the best shape he's been in. That helps the freshman. He's fighting through fatigue, and he wanted more. And I'll be honest with you. At the end of the game, when they went small, I said to the assistants, we need to get Sean in there. And Sean goes, no, coach, that's the 5. That's the right 5 out there. What freshman does that? They want to play. That's the basketball type of guy he is. That's his IQ. He's a team player. I mean, you want to talk about impacting and winning. There's a kid that played really well. He's sitting there at the end. Head coach wants to put him in, and he's a coach. That's the right 5 out there. Keep that 5 out there. I mean, that's big time. That's big time. And no, people like that, kids like that, that's how you impact winning and you build a program the right way.
Coach, even though they have some very talented players, what you guys have is depth and you have endurance. And with the press tonight, you seem like you totally just ball them down in the second half. How important is that to have that depth that you guys have and going forward to this season?
I thought that was the best havoc we had of the year, that second half. We got some great traps, created a lot of turnovers or travels, and just really got them out of their rhythm of their offense. And the shot clock was going down pretty quick once they got it over half court. So the depth was huge. I thought multiple guys came off that bench and gave us huge sparks and impacted the game. And then once we got the momentum going in our favor, we have that army. IV got in foul trouble and had to sit. Boom, he came right back in. Mobley. Marcus Santos sat a lot in the second half. He goes in, makes 2 big foul shots, and is all over the glass from the other end. A lot of guys contributed. So I mean, that's how we got to be. We got to use our army all the time.
What were some of those conversations like at halftime as far as getting Johnny more aggressive and trying to get that pace up in the second half?
Yeah, I just told Johnny. I said, one thing, you got to get downhill. He and DJ get downhill, but don't try for home runs. I hit singles, and sometimes it's just getting downhill, jump stopping, collapsing the defense, and sharing the ball, and then get another drive. We talk about having multiple drives all the time. We did that late in the first half, and then better in the second half of just driving it, putting pressure on them, and taking what the defense gives us instead of trying to make that home run play. And I told the guys, we use the term a lot. It's your instinct. You either fight or you flee. We fought today, and we fought the other day, and that's got to be who we are. And I thought our guys did a good job in the second half is the momentum of the game, the crowd, things were going. We just kept building on it, and it really helped us.
Coach, the last 13 games that this team has out-rebounded the opponent, they've won. You guys out-rebounded them 50-31. I guess that had to help as well with some of their big men going to the bench, but whether they're here or there, how important was it for you guys out-rebound this team today?
It was huge. That I went in the Old Dominion game as our scouting reporters. We got to out-rebound these guys. It's going to give us a shot. I thought that was our best rebounding game, Old Dominion, until today. I thought we did a great job on the glass. Look, Justin fouled out 3 guys possibly. He drew so many fouls by playing so hard, ducking in. They really were denying and helping on the backside. But then he was also just going after everyone and we out-rebounded him by a lot, but he also, balls on the rim, created a lot of opportunities where we got the ball because he got fouled fighting for that. So it's huge. They're winning plays, and we rebound like that. It gives us a great chance.
Coach, I noticed the assistant coach for Duquesne had the signs for the plays. As a coach, do you notice that? Do you tell your players to kind of keep an eye on that? Maybe help some of them could be cheap plays, just something like that?
Sometimes, it's just, but Coach Dambra, I had his scouts when he was at Akron when we played him. So he runs so many plays like we do. Man, I couldn't remember them all if I was the point guard on his team. So you just gotta, sometimes you do, but players are players. I don't care. We could give you all our play calls. You still gotta guard the action. And to me, scout reports, you have a really good feel for them. Go over what they do a lot, but then stick to our rules. We guard this type of screen this way. This is what VCU does. We guard this type of action this way. This is what we do. And sometimes it helps. And you have a heady point guard like Johnny out there. He might communicate to a teammate. But sometimes when they show that sign, they counter it too, and then you get stuck. And so we want to make sure we stick to our rules. You notice it, but you can't live by it without a doubt. I couldn't write that fast. That's why we don't do it.
What was the difference between the press in the first half versus the second half? It felt like in the first we were chasing them a lot more.
Yeah, the intensity of it, and then we were more man-to-man in the first half. The second half we went to our zone press or diamond press and shot on the top. I thought Kel was really good in it. We got it. We kept the trap in front of us. In the first half we had a couple of traps, but they rip, as we call it. They rip it, and they ripped it on us, and we're playing from behind. I thought in the second half going to the zone trap. We were in the trap more and had them in front of us, and we really rotated out of the trap better.
You mentioned Kel. How has he sort of lived up to your expectations? Getting him from a JUCO, I'm super impressed with him. I just want to get you.
Yeah, he's just getting better and better, and Kel has given himself to us, and that's a huge compliment. Usually in your first year you fight a little bit. He knows what I need to do, Coach. Make threes and play so hard and be so aggressive. But he's getting better skill-wise, understanding the game. He doesn't get frustrated earlier in the year when he messed up. He would get really tight. I was really hard on him because I thought he could help us right now. And I think at times he didn't think I loved him. And I'm like, no, Kel, it's the complete opposite. I love you and I love your game so much. We got to push you forward quicker because you could help us. He's really helping us. And he's got that edge. He's got that VCU edge. He's your typical 804 guy that, Coach, I'm better than you think. I know you're pretty good. And he's got that edge, and I love it. And we got for 3 years, he's only going to get better and better.
Quick
quick turnaround for you guys. What's the message you give your team before the game Friday?
It's what you do. It's a schedule. So, you know, we don't really look at it as a quick turnaround. We have practice the next 2 days. Let's get better. And we got to go on the road and play at an awesome arena with great fans, a very good team, great coach. That's the A-10. But that's the fun of it. I told our guys, like, this is the fun of it. And when you win a game, the next game maybe gets a little more important. You go on the road. I mean, come on. I said, your wildest dreams, you get to go to play Dayton in Atlantic 10 on a college basketball game. School hasn't even started yet. Come on. So we're going to get better in the next 2 days, and we're going to go up there with a lot of energy and see what happens.
Sean, again, how much of a step forward do you think this was for him, both on the boards and defensively?
I think he's only getting better and better, and his rebounding has improved. I think his body has improved. He's gotten stronger. He's done a great job in the weight room taking care of his body. You're seeing him fight through fatigue, which a freshman at this time of the year, underclassmen figure that out, and you know, and he has such a great feel. He's the best feel on the team. He's one step ahead of the play. He does a great job of getting Justin Tillman the ball because he's a great touch passer type of guy, and now he's really shooting the ball well. He's worked really hard in his game, and he's had a great open mind about it. So I'm really proud of him. He's fun to coach.
And there were some jogs tonight. How much do you talk to your guys about keeping that composure? We see that second one quick, when you start talking. So.
Yeah, it hurt us. It hurt us at St. Joe's and then also at LaSalle. You just got to play. Let your game do the talking. But everybody's different. I was always too tired to talk. But you can't go there. So we talk about it all the time. We discipline them. Don't let it ever hurt the team. Don't do something that's going to hurt the team. And we got to get better at it. But that's an emphasis for officials this year. They're not dealing with that. There's no warnings. So you can't let it cost you. All right, have a great night, guys.